What is up, guys? Today we'll be looking at Heraclitus in our ongoing series of Greek philosophy. Buckle up and turn on your captions if you have any trouble following along. Without wasting any more time, let's get started. Heraclitus was born somewhere around 540 BC in the Greek city-state of Ephesus. He was a reserved guy and till date is the hardest pre-Socratic philosopher to read. He intentionally shrouded his ideas in technical jargon, stating that anything worth having should require some effort to gain. Socrates famously remarked that whatever he understood of Heraclitus was good, and whatever he didn't must have been good as well. He was born in an aristocratic family and let go of his contendership for the throne of Ephesus because he did not want to govern the foolish masses. The truth was common as per Heraclitus, but people simply could not look within themselves. He believed in an objective truth which he called the Logos and believed that it can be understood by contemplation alone. He did not have any mentor and did not care much about his predecessors. He was a contemporary of Parmenides and made fun of people like Homer and Xenophanes. Heraclitus genuinely believed that the ultimate reality of life is change, for everything is continuously changing, even if they seem to be at rest or in harmony. These are the three principles of Heraclitus. Let's start with the first one. Everything is in flux. Heraclitus claims that the world we see around ourselves is not constant at all, and in fact, becoming and being are the same thing. You may recall from our video on Parmenides as to how he believed that becoming or change is illusory, whereas being or existence is permanent. Heraclitus merges the two together, stating that change is the only permanent thing. Things are either spatially or temporally always changing. Time is passing. Once a second passes, things never remain the same. The second principle is the world is an ever-living fire. Heraclitus means that everything in this world may appear properly demarcated like an object, such as your mobile phone or laptop, but at the same time it is composite in nature. Your device has multiple equipments. Similarly, everything we see around ourselves is made up of various qualities and conditions. These qualities are diagonally opposite to each other for the lack of a better phrase, just like fire appears to be a unified object, but it is constantly shifting. Some scholars argue that Heraclitus is actually talking about the logos or the objective truth present in a man's soul, and he has symbolically depicted it as fire. The logos pervades everything, but only those who are fine-tuned to the logos present in their own soul can actually recognize it in the real world. He actually talks of a dry soul which he calls the wisest and a wet soul which he calls the worst. The third and the final principle is war is the father of all, which can be easily understood as the fight that goes on between composite elements of any object shape that object. The battle between different qualities in me shapes me. It also hints towards how destruction is necessary for any new construction to take place. While other pre-Socratic philosophers imagine the ideal life to be free of any struggle, Heraclitus takes a 180-degree turn and says that a life of struggle is the only life worth living. There are multiple consequences of these principles. The first one is the impossibility of any real knowledge. If everything is changing, then nothing can actually be known about this real world. We'll see how Plato solves this problem in his theory of forms when we come to him. By the way, if you see a tinge of Friedrich Nietzsche and Heraclitus, then it is because Nietzsche was heavily influenced by him. Heraclitus further talks about his ideas when he says how strife is justice, how it is the only thing that holds any kinds of significance. The only process that exists is that of war. The apparent veil of harmony merely covers the internal strife that goes on within an object. Your smile merely covers the battles that rage within you. Heraclitus propounds how wasteful a life will be if it is not in state of constant struggle. He understands that a lot of people shy away from ever actually accepting the strife and facing the truth that lies within them. Such people, as per Heraclitus, deserve minimal respect. That's it for this one, guys. I hope you like this video. Like, comment and subscribe if you like what I'm doing here, and I'll see you next Monday. Take care.